Hello chat, and welcome to the first semifinal race of the 80% tournament on current patch. Today we have the first semifinalists are calligraphiti and Riolu, who previously I forgot who they were racing against already. Again, I
Riolu
think
was against Sawa, and Kali was against. I'm not sure. Let me check.
exactly. But yeah. On comes today, hi, I'm Lapudo, and with me today is FF, as you heard already.
Yeah.
And
Kali was against Wild in the quarter.
yeah, and I think should definitely be a good race. As you can see, the PPs are only exactly 40 seconds apart and a few crunch milliseconds. Who cares about those?
Yeah.
So it should be definitely a good race. And I think the averages from both races were also roughly same apart. With yeah, Kelly having a 35-55 and Riolu having a 36-36, so 41 seconds. So it should be a good close race. Should be a good race. Two very skilled runners, and countdown did already happen. So runners are loading in.
And they're starting right now. There's a bit of stream delay, of course.
Yeah, definitely. But
And
to be
also,
fair, they don't hear that. We see
yeah.
something different than they do.
No, because I'm watching
Ah,
their stream on Discord, not on.
exactly. So when we say they're starting now, they hear it when they're starting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and also it's interesting because I think differently than the other semifinal, we are going to see two different routes. And because Riolu does King Station Seal.
Yeah, true. Rio does do King Station, whilst Kelly should be going to Raptors.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he does right side Raptors.
Possibly, yeah. And at the skill level, probably also very likely.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
And runs also both run on the different patches, with Kelly being on 1.4 whilst Riolu runs on 1.5, so no devout skip on Riolu's side, or no planned devout skip on the RNG one, whilst Kelly has a chance of that, as well for the hardfall cancels, which we should see in a few seconds.
Also, I think Riolu's not going for the low skip, at least in other races. He didn't have the Geo, so
Yeah,
probably just don't route the extra Geo for the devout skip, since actually he can't do that reliably.
yeah. And Riolu with a or both runners with a 57 King's Pass. Riolu's was a bit faster, but still very good on both sides. But it's now heading to Crossroads to skip the first boss and then heading to grab the first spell, which is the most important source of damage in the category, because in 80% you don't grab anything besides movement abilities. Those were a few attempts on that inventory drop.
Yeah, on Kali's side, we saw the inventory hard full cancel. He did it twice, one right outside of King's Pass and one in the Dirtmouth well.
And also not even going for the inventory drop in the Grasser room, whilst Riolu had a bit of trouble on the first aspect there, but no trouble on the second one. Being double spike on both sides. Now, nothing really important now coming up, just the next tiny skip would be the statue pogo at King Station, otherwise there's not really much to do before...
Station.
What did I say?
King Station. I think it's a bit too early for King Station.
I don't know what you mean. Okay, in non-glitched, yes, definitely too early for that. But yeah, very nice statues,
Also,
pogo on Riolu's side.
and on Kali as well.
Very nice. Now,
Yeah, I think it's a bit early also in glitched categories. I'm not sure, I don't run glitches, but 2 minutes seems a bit too low to get to...
Like 2.5 minutes into the run, I think the 80% all glitches is 5 minutes, so...
Okay.
Who knows? But yeah, now, heading to the False Night Arena, a boss that we just skip after the first phase, because we don't need the Geo from False Night, neither do we need City Crest, so... And there is the option to skip it, so why fight it?
Yeah. So better NG on both sides, but the same better NG, so that's good for the race at least.
Let's see if they will both have either good RNG on the Baldur's bits in a few minutes, or if they both have horrendous RNG.
Yeah. I think the race PB is like above 10. Am I?
Oh.
No, it's something like, I think 7 plus 9, something like that.
Oh god.
This is the tournament PB.
Who had this tournament?
I can't remember, but I do remember someone mentioning that.
I think both runners should be still pretty close by each other with maybe half a second difference. So 44, mid 44, yeah. Both having a 44, so very good VS on both sides. As you now see, I'm heading towards the Barders, and since we were talking about the RNG, each Barder split loses like 1.5 seconds. That is not a Barder split, but rather an asset split, so let's hope both runners get a first split and not more than 2.
Yeah.
And thank you, Sab, for keeping a delta. Very much appreciated, so that we have a rough idea on how the runners actually are apart at the times in the run, with a bit of a different or discrepancy at King Station season pickup.
Yeah, we want to have a very precise timing until Lantern, I guess.
They're synced. But yeah, first bit on Kelly's side, second bit on Riolu's side, and they're super synced right now, which is wonderful to see. I think, yeah, I think Riolu had a bit of faster loads, yeah. But currently now heading to green path. Let's see. I think both runners will go left side. It's a bit takes a bit longer, but is also more consistent. An interesting pogo. I've never seen that before. But it worked.
Yeah. And they are still synced.
Yeah. But Kelly, meanwhile, I think 3 seconds behind ahead on that entry into this room. And double first bit. Wonderful.
The sync is absolutely incredible.
Okay, now a bit desynced on. Because I think I had a bit different split than Riolu. I think short split and mid split on both. Oh god, short split on Kelly's side, mid split on Riolu's side.
Yeah.
But now, heading into green path. Just still early area with not much happening besides 2 5-ball skips and then 1.5 boss fights. Yeah, half is already a bit much for what happens to VFK in the category. What was Riolu doing up there?
Yeah, absolutely no idea, but he lost no time, so that worked. Ooh, missing the up slash.
Yeah. After the aforementioned 5-ball skips, to not have to go through the entire bottom route of green path, which would lose multiple minutes and increases the geo you would need in the run.
Yeah, by
soul. Because you tend to go for 6 soul hits, but Kali is on 5. And bombs.
Oh, missing a fireball skill. Riolu getting it instead.
Yeah, very nice.
Kali going for the dude pogo backup.
Very rude dude. But it did work. But should give the dude pogo and waiting for the tiny moss thing to spawn in. Took a few seconds off of Riolu.
And they're 1 second apart.
Yeah, oh, stood a bit too close and everything.
Ooh, being at 2 HP is a bit scary.
Yeah, 2 HP versus 5 HP, and the person that will likely not be going for the bout skip with a lot of geo, whilst Caddy should still have enough, but would probably prefer Riolu's geo count.
Yeah, Riolu is reach.
But yeah, as you can see, the reason I don't want to count VFK as half a boss in this run. Yeah. Chat making a fair point, Kelly is low on HP as usual. Because in the race against Wildness, we saw the optimal HP on Kelly's screen is 1 HP. So
yeah, he loves to beat bosses at 1 HP.
Yeah, and give the commentators and chat and streamers a heart attack. And now is not 6 entry into Hornet now, but certainly wanted immediate different attack pattern.
Yeah, of course. We can't expect the RNG to be that global.
Yeah, but also root jumps on Kelly's side just across the entire arena there. So far.
Yeah, I think Riolu got
slightly
better RNG.
Yeah.
But they both did a good job in bullying her in the corner as much as they could.
Hornet. Not Hera.
Her. Not Hera. Her. So Hornet. Yes.
Yeah. The new boss in Green Path is Hera. Heard it here first, folks.
Well, that would be interesting. Actually, you would skip like last, I don't know, 6 minutes of the run, something.
Yeah, but I think I would rather pick up Dash than the Dreamer there.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, our runners are going in Fungal Wastes. That is the second most movement intensive split.
Yeah, it's Dex to no RNG and just movement, so.
Yeah.
Very clean fungal drops on both sides. Kelly getting the inventory drop, while Riolu did not even go for it.
Yeah, but he got both static slashes.
Very nice. But yeah. Where does Kelly get that? Probably slashes the sport twice, but both of us seem to be going for a one fiber setup. I'm not quite sure which one Riolu does. Kelly going for the after him named Kelly setup, or Kelly Pogo, which I think, if I remember, is the fastest from what I was told last time I comped. And yeah, Riolu seems to be...
Ooh, you're missing the...
And Kelly also missing it, being too low, both of them. And Kelly going for the backup Banter Pogo, which is a no fireball setup, which we already saw in the race against Wild, which but sadly took a while. Which is very difficult setup in my opinion, and yeah, Kelly opting to go for it, definitely understand.
Yeah, I'm being at 1 HP with the risk of being hit by the explosion is...
Yeah, and like being at 1 HP still right now is very scary.
Yeah.
But yeah. You know,
so because
for...
Kali's gonna have the mantises for the mantis pogo, maybe out of position because coming from the right, they move differently.
But yeah, Riolu on the other hand had a good mantis pogo. Did get the pogo on the second attempt, so that's very nice. And interesting backup. No. Has to go for the other backup, but yeah, the mantis, they are very scary. Okay. Okay. Oh, definitely big timers on Kelly's side, which gives Riolu big lead, because Riolu now heading to the I was about to say King Station again.
Well, no, this is
Cross
Station, and he's buying it to come back later.
Yeah.
Just in time to get Crystal Dash.
I think it's got maybe like 40-50 seconds on Kelly's side.
Yeah, I mean you have like 30 from the Mantis Safari, the tour, and that probably lost like 10 seconds to the Pogo.
Yeah, like 51 seconds. Oh wow. So Riolu can get a comfortable lead there. But that can still change later on the run depending on how Umo goes for both of our runners.
And also, it's not clear that Riolu knows that.
Yeah, that's a bit.
That lead.
We don't know if he's watching or not. In the background somehow. But yeah. Kalina also unlocking Crossroads stack, whilst Riolu is picking up the one Xiaomi getting in this run to enhance our spell damage. And how slash on that Jennifer, interesting. 2 Umu cycles with a long extra, chat. That's the rough difference right now. Maybe 2 Umu cycles and 2 extras, 1 long, 1 short. I don't know the exact timing of short extra.
Yeah. But definitely it's more than 2 Umu cycles.
Yeah, but yeah. That definitely is right with anything can still happen. City Sid is a place where people can die, and we have seen people die to Watcher Knights.
Yeah.
And similar to in the late games, you can still die in Beast, and you can die to THK. You can even die to Umu or in Crystal Peak. So
Yeah, there's still a lot that can happen in the race, so let's just wait and see.
And of course, there's always falling on Dreamplats.
Yeah, the
Oh,
most RNG part of the run.
Definitely. But yeah, we had a good shade skip on Riolu's side, who is now heading to the mentioned Dreamplats, who I don't know if Riolu does Dream Dash or not. It's safe.
Think he does.
Yeah? Oh no, Kelly died. Damn, what a shame. Anyways.
Setting up the...
It was Claw, they missed Kelly Poker, they were a bit too low, missed Banter Poker twice, and then went for Manta Safari and missed the backup kind of twice-ish. So that lost a lot of time. But it does not see... I think it's a different form, yeah, it's a different Dream Dash, but it works. So a bit faster than just standing there and waiting for the platform. So far good Dream Plats RNG, and should be fine overall. Yeah, good? Yeah, oh no, wait, first platform is normal. Now we see, will Riolu get the, for some people call it a myth, the seer skip, the fake skip, while Kelly is entering
Dreamplats right now.
Yeah. For the people who don't know what seer skip is, it's Riolu will go for early control right now and then try to dash out of the seer room without waking up in the seer room, which saves you roughly 4 seconds, so since, yeah, as you can see, does still count as grounded on the floor, which means you don't have a cap on your fall speed, because the game don't think you're falling.
Yeah, so it basically acts like an inventory drop.
Yeah. Very nice streamish on Kelly's side.
Very clean.
Yeah. Now Riolu is going to King Station, but will not unlock it yet. That will be in roughly, I'd say 8ish minutes, maybe. But collecting the King Station seal there and not going for Rafters afterwards, and maybe taking the safety bench there instead of Inspire.
Yeah, I think he usually does so.
Oh, missing that rather. Whoop. I was wondering if they would try to pick it up the journey before.
So Kali getting seer skip as well. You love to see it.
And Riolu now heading to King Station, and after that they will be heading to Gorgeous Husk for the nice amount of geo of 420 from Gorgeous Husk.
Nice.
Yeah. But Kelly's making some time back on the last split, which interesting, and now the delta will be a bit weird for a few splits. I think up to Lantern it's weird.
Yeah, but Riolu not taking the safety bench in King Station.
Maybe we'll see it in Spire, who knows. If they take the bench at all. Because not taking the bench, it can be very scary, because Watcher Death is probably the worst death in the run. Because you have to redo the shade skip, losing all your geo in the process.
And you don't have Gorgeous Husk anymore. You also lost some geos from the enemies here and there, and that's rough.
So at that point you would go for the Rafter Seal as well, but that still is not enough geo, and you still have to find a way to make up another 50ish geo. Okay, that is true. Benches are for runners who think they would die, but it's still better safe to be safe than sorry. But yeah. Okay, so here to full, so probably not taking the safety bench. Yeah.
No, not taking the safety bench.
I
guess he's confident in his watchers.
Yeah, and Kelly also healing 2 full there. So probably also going for, not going for the bench. Very nice, great hustle sentry on Riolu's side.
You're very clean.
Heading to watch us now. One of the biggest run killers in my opinion. Not an easy boss when you're starting out, and still not necessarily easy when you have been running for a while as well.
Yeah, definitely. I would say the hardest boss in the run. But possibly THK is harder, but...
Yeah, for reasons of you have kind of nerves at the end of a run, because you're at the end of the run, and depending on what your pace is, you might be nervous and then just start following. But yeah. Riolu now starting the Watcher's fight, and on Riolu's side we will be maybe see some back rolls, since he's playing on 1-5. This Watcher. Now waiting for the second set to spawn in, or first set to spawn in.
Kali starting Watcher as well.
That's saying THK is harder and less fun. I think that is objective, and every person has a different opinion on that. I like THK more, for example.
Yeah, I like Watchers more, definitely. And for me, THK is easier because I run Sport, so...
Ah, okay.
That's also a different story, but also with BS I prefer. When I run BS, THK I prefer the Watcher fight. It's just a matter of preferences.
Okay, moving to the 1 HP that
Riolu
and
Riolu 1 HP.
Did not have the best a double back roll. Oh no.
Oh no.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no! What I wanted to say is Riolu not having the best RNG on the sync death of the first pair, having a big desync, but this is the worst thing that could have happened on Riolu's side right now. Oh no! That is a lot of time loss, but keeps going, which you love to see that, but that's a big hit to the mentality of the run as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And for the people curious, after the Chandelier split, Riolu was 1 second behind PB, so... yeah. Gets the shade scoop slow, which is very nice, and we see... Okay, did not call up the elevator.
So I assume he's not going for the inventory drop.
No, unlikely now. I mean, you can still... No, you can still do it, but you then just have to dodge.
Yeah, I think it doesn't even save time at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Now see, Kelly picking up the first streamer, luckily did not die to Watchers. But, so Riolu will be losing a few minutes now, having to trek all the way back to City, all the way back to the Spire. And then having to do the complete Watcher fight again, and I think they were near the end of the fight, which is even worse since you're already almost 1.5 minutes into a fight. 1 minute 10, 15 or something, depending on how fast you are with a Watcher fight. But yeah, Kelly not going for the inventory drop. Yeah. Not looking for any Geo together in City so far, just going back to Spire as fast as he can. Might have thought of killing the people there, or... and no. Yeah, that is very unfortunate. My call hit the elevator up again, that was probably just something like muscle memory, because we call every elevator down as soon as they did up besides one.
Yeah.
But shaking hands in the transition. But yeah, Kelly now heading to the Spire as we see Riolu hopefully taking the bench this time. Having a bit. Yep, realizing no lever there because you don't need it on King Station, and no bench, okay. They're just going in. And now, okay, yeah, has enough soul for right side. Let's see how right side goes. Bit more difficult than left side, also a bit more inconsistent.
Ooh,
Yeah.
missed the fireball there.
Yeah. They took the double damage tank, so that's a bit annoying, but no problem on the left side one.
Getting an easy left side.
Yeah. But yeah, left side a lot more consistent, since right side is a bit of RNG dependent on the... okay, 1 HP, that is scary. Since you're kind of dependent on the height of the Vengefly. If it's too high, you don't get it, and if it's too low, you also don't get it.
I think there are backups for that. I may be wrong. But I think
Yeah, there are, but you have to know them. And LP does stand for latest patch, which are the patches 1.4.3.2 and after, since... And if you're wondering why 1.4.3.2 also counts as latest patch, there's just not really a difference between the patches, besides tiny things like patching in back rolls, patching out the hard wall cancels. But
yeah, other minor things like elevator squeezes. And I mean, actually, for other categories, also worth to mention the Dash Master fix.
Dash was also broken?
Well, not exactly broken, but it was on 1.4 you get like down dashes if you have both down and a direction pressed. Well, I think on 1.5 if you have a direction pressed, it gives priority to the direction, so you dash on the side. And that's really important for categories that get Dash Master, because it makes way easier to use the charm.
Okay, I don't know that. That's something new every day, yeah, but Riolu also now finished with the watch fight, this time on 3 HP, very good. Calling up the elevator for the inventory drop later, whilst Kelly did get Photoshop jump before King Station, and had a very clean wiggle to get the bell on 1 HP, because many people also do look down for the quick bell, but look down does not work when you have 1 HP. Which is still weird enough that it works in general.
Yeah.
But now, to the room, every runner loves infected ventral.
And a very clean infected ventral room. And now in the room, we get Lantern 4. In this category, we literally get Lantern just for this room.
Missing the wiggle and the angry wiggle.
Angry wiggle at the gate.
Yeah, but I think... they should have been up Geo for devout skip for now. If I'm not missing any expenses. Because, yeah, you have 207 Geo if you do devout skips.
Yeah.
And 12 oversoul, more than enough. Bad RNG on the...
Minor one, getting Pogax.
That's right. And yeah, now. Will we see a Dog Cycle or maybe God Pixel? Or is God... Yeah, I think God Pixel still is a thing on current patch or latest patch.
I think it is, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Lasers. One of the 2 RNG parts in Peak being the laser cycle there, and oh, not getting hit by Shane. Interesting.
It's not actually that hard. I mean, the setup Kali did is quite consistent.
Yeah. So usually most people get hit there.
Yeah.
I assume now Riolu will probably go for the Ruffles here to make up the lost Geo. Because you just sadly have to do that now, because 500 lost Geo is a lot.
I'm not sure he knows how to do Raptor Skip.
We will see which they might go for. Once you see Kelly going for the damage cycle in the C-dash room to just not have to stop anywhere on the way there. Besides maybe a light air assault there.
And doing underclap.
Let's go! Yeah. Okay, not going for right side Raptor skip. Probably... Do they... Yeah, okay. I think they just going... Yeah.
Left side. Yeah.
Probably also not really knowing how to do it and just going by what they saw from other runners during the tournament, maybe. Or maybe they know it from practice just for fun. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? We can ask him later.
Yeah, and... Yeah, the Jennifer was in the right direction. Correction? Right place. But yeah. Very keen piece.
Jennifer is scary there.
Yeah. Riolu was on HP healed and is almost getting hit by that acid drop from the infected brother. But Riolu unlucky on the health right now. Might be a bit scary even on the way back. Because things still can happen. And another underplat on Kelly's side.
Are they doing the
I know.
underplat? Acid crossover skip. Crossover acid skip.
Certain
Or is-
people in chat will be very happy about that right now.
Yeah. At least one. And Riolu is low on Geo, very low on Geo.
Yeah. Might just make it up by killing an extra devout or gathering the Geo rocks. Oh.
Yeah, but I think also an extra devout. Oh, Kali doing the
Left side.
The left side.
I don't think that's if there's any time on latest patch, so. And missing Photoshop jump. Unfortunate. But yeah, now let's see how the Umaranji will be on Kelly's side. The very well liked boss and definitely not hated by half the people for RNG.
Yeah, it's definitely not the case that you can lose like 20 seconds just because Umu decides so.
Yeah.
You can do like absolutely nothing about it.
I think Kelly missed the double on the first cycle there, so.
I'm not sure. Because that was close. Without the
You don't have the audio.
sound. Yeah, exactly. Without the sound, it's hard to tell.
And being
Ooh.
a bit too close there. Okay,
Ooh.
that was not scary at all. Yeah, like I said, he likes to be on 1 HP. Please here, thank you. As now we see Riolu heading towards Infected Venture Room as well. Dashing in the wrong direction. Yeah, Kelly should have a clean 3
One nail and one. No, okay, so he did miss the.
Please here, thank you. Grabbing a bit of gear off that Infected Vengefly. Also interesting, but oh wow, yeah, 100 geo. Do you want to have 200 geo there?
You wanna have
Oh wait, 100.
207 with if you do the vow skip.
Yeah, and
for him that's
64
probably
without. So
yeah.
roughly
So
90 geo short. So yeah.
that's
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
true. That's
of
more
you.
than 2 devouts. Okay, so Riolu still short by a lot. But yeah, Kelly now grabbing the second Dreamer. After that, we'll be heading through QGA to Queen's Gardens. And very nice laser dodge on Riolu's side, just perfectly timed the dash.
Yeah.
And yeah, there you saw what most people do in this room, just taking the damage and holding left instead of right there. So very nice. There are Georox, that is true, but you still have... There should be enough Geo from the Georox in Beastden, but...
Ooh, nice Dreamnail drop in Crystal Peak and an inventory drop for the second one. Yeah, there are Georox in Beastden. I think you have easily more than 50 Geo.
Yeah.
But
it's still time loss.
Yeah, it takes. I don't know exactly the timing, but definitely a bunch of seconds to get them.
Yeah.
Probably close to 10.
1 HP underplat, let's go Riolu. Love to see it. Plus points for that. As then also now collecting a C-Dash. Once we see Kelly leaving, Teacher's Archives heading to Queen's Gardens Acid Skip. One of the more difficult skips in my opinion in the run. But... No?
Yeah! Kali said that because in the last race he missed QGA and they went for Beast for a Deepness route because at the backup, and he said that if he learned Sporshroom, he would go for Sporshroom in the semi-final.
Oh, we see a Sporshroom race. Let's go!
So I think we're going to see a Sporshroom route.
Very interesting decision, and But that also just means we should still see QGA on the
Yes,
side later,
it's
but...
getting Sportroom right now.
Oh, my heart!
Let's go.
Sportroom, very interesting, as you can probably say Sportroom THK fight is very different and a bit more interesting, a bit more fun probably. So, we see that in a bit as we see Riolu now heading to Teacher's Archives. Hopefully having a good boom fight, getting the recycle in to save 20-ish seconds, make that up again. Yeah. But yeah. Very curious to see Sportroom on Kelly's side, because that was not expected.
Yeah, that was unexpected, but he did say he did say that he would go for Sportroom route.
I already forgot that he said that. I remember they went through deepness for some reason last time, and taking the bench at Twitch makes sense. And I think Kirby also has the time to do that. Probably doesn't know that they're ahead by a decent amount, I'd say. But
I don't know, it depends whether...
A bit more than 2 minutes,
the...
I think. Oh, upslashed! Oh no! Accidental upslash and now. This could be a bit interesting to even 3-cycle now, in my opinion. So that will be still an interesting fight on Riolu's side. Like I said, we love
an extra
spider elevator.
Oh my god, spider elevator.
We just see everything on Kelly's side today. Wonderful.
Yeah, Kelly just going all in with the deepness route.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, now I think Kelly's probably 3-ish minutes ahead, because I think they left Umu or Arceus at... Oh no, wait. That doesn't make sense. Why ended Arceus at 28? I don't know anymore. But yeah, now.
Yeah, Riolu missing the recycle.
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate first cycle with the, I think, accidental upslash at the very beginning and a damage tank immediately. So they just kind of have to improvise after that.
Yeah.
Kelly probably, I would assume, going for a quit out, because he is on 3 HP, and I'm also curious to see, does Kelly do that store ball again or try it in deepness? Because last time he did it because
no,
too short.
Riolu at 1 HP.
We don't want to press it. Not going for the quit out, but okay, healing up twice. They went for reasons because they thought they were losing, so... But it would invalidate the run according to them, because it's not in the... Okay, yeah, definitely not going for it, does not have the soul anymore, but... Where they just dash below, like, that hole, there is apparently a slope ball, or stall ball, whatever you want to call it. It's stalling. Yeah, Chat, as Chat mentioning, usually Kelly giving us the 1 HP jump scare, today's Riolu. I'm mad. How dare you, Kelly? Kelly is not saving the grub.
Oh no, I missed that. Sorry. No, that's outrageous.
Inexcusable. Like, not even Student Sportroom.
No,
you have to save the grub.
Yeah, that's a requirement. I don't know why it isn't in the rules, but it definitely should.
Definitely.
Invalid run. I'm sorry, Calli.
Very real rule set that we are citing here right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. The both runs. Riolu now leaving the streamer cutscene as Kelly is in the middle of it, so...
So Riolu still low on Geo.
Yeah.
So I assume he's getting them in Beast then.
Yeah, okay, to be fair, there were not too many options to get a lot of soul in Geo in... Riolu cancels the seed a bit early again, I think.
Yeah.
But not too many chances to gather Geo in Crystal Peak, besides maybe a Geo Rocker here and there. But...
No, but... Yeah, he should have gotten the Geo in City.
Yeah. And now we see Kelly equipping Sportroom on the bench, and now heading towards the last part of the run being Black Egg Temple, once you see a first try QJ
First
on
try
Riolu's side.
QGA, you love to see it.
Yeah. And now. Not going for C-Dash well though. Interesting.
Yeah.
So no Comsop Scream on Kelly's side.
SMH.
Yeah. That's an interesting spot to heal.
Yeah, right in the face of the
very
mantis.
precarious. And hard folds. But yeah.
Are we seeing a blob pogo here?
Yes.
Well, kinda.
It counts. And good Petra Arena left side. Gathering the G from Petras makes sense. Left side Petra Arena, I think in my opinion, a bit more difficult, a bit more inconsistent, I don't know. But gives a good night kiss to the spikes and try. Gathers soul there, okay. And Geo.
Yeah, realizing
Yeah, but
he's low on Geo, but I don't think this is the best spot
that
to...
is probably not really worth it. Yeah, that was
That was definitely not worth it.
interesting strat to gather back up Geo, but as you can see, probably not the most efficient one. But yeah, always in chat for Kelly now for Boshroom THK.
So maybe a bit of explanation. So Sporshroom creates this cloud of spore, and THK is supposed to take 1 damage per tick while it is inside the cloud. What instead happens is that THK takes 1 damage per tick, 1 extra damage per tick that is inside the cloud. So if THK takes 2 ticks inside the cloud, they start taking 2 damage per ticks, kinda. That's not exactly. So the story is that you want THK to stand inside the cloud and take a lot of damage, an insane amount of damage.
Which is why you don't like to see dash tags or teleports, because as you mentioned, you want to say it in the cloud. And just put it in a time difference.
Dive is a good attack. The best attack is the triple slash.
Yeah. To put it in a difference of how fast THK Sporshroom is. No,
oh yeah, self-stabbing
normal
is
THK is 135 comsop, whilst I think Sawa has a 105, correct me if I'm wrong, with Sporshroom.
I'm not sure about the exact number, but as you can see, Kali just skipped the second phase. I mean, THK started self-stabbing and they died.
It's dead. Sporshroom is very fun to see.
Yeah, so GG for Kali.
GG for Kali, as we now see Riolu entering the stand. And yeah, then just gathering all the missing Geo in the stand before heading to THK and showing the standard quote-unquote standard version of THK fights with VS as the main focus. Now, I want to see if do we see an RNG devout skip, but even if we would, one, we don't see it, second, Riolu should not go for that.
Yeah, because he really needs the Geo.
Yeah, currently missing 92, so don't think the tiny ones, they're just for soul gathering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably killing the devout that you just usually dash over. Ooh, getting hit there.
Yeah, I think he's considering killing many spiders for the Geo.
Definitely understandable. Like, please kill Parker. Parker is evil.
Oh,
see, Parker's evil.
Yeah, definitely evil.
That's the reason. Because it just combos you. It's well.
And that's a good reason to kill them.
Yeah, but yeah, missing hit points.
Yeah, a bit low on health.
But I should probably
saving the grab.
Winner of the hearts. Okay, skipping it for now. I'm probably going for it after the Hera. Please don't do the quicker, you don't have the HP for that. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
I was not scared for a second there.
Yeah, but he knows what he's doing. He knows how the nail cancel nail on the devout works.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope he does, and he didn't improvise that, because that would have been crazy.
Definitely.
So now I think it's like 20 geo short, 30 geo short, something like that now, right now.
I don't see the geocount right now.
I think it's something like that. So if 30 geo, you can get them from the two rocks above the bench.
Yeah.
If you go right,
Yeah.
you have to break
30
both
there, and
rocks.
then it's missing 1 geo if they pick up all of geo there. Yeah. And quick update, we won't be seeing Kelly in an interview now. They do have things to attend to afterwards, so we will just be talking with Riolu in a bit. Maybe? Who knows? Maybe Riolu does not want to talk with us as well. But,
Yeah.
so today, you will see now calligraphiti in the finals on the weekend. And the opponent will be determined tomorrow in the race between Dryer and Kuroshi. So, doesn't
Yeah,
matter, left and rocks. We don't need those.
Yeah, and also I think the final will be probably scheduled within the next week. Maybe even this weekend. Who knows?
I think it's supposed to take place this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was asked that the semifinals would be scheduled during the week so that we can have the finals on the weekend. So tomorrow at I think 1 p.m. UTC, the last race in semifinals start before deciding who will be up against calligraphiti in the finals. Damn it! Almost blocked Pogo.
Yeah, it was so close.
The German came out in me in that I wrong language swearing.
Well, nice Rocket Knight. You love to see it.
That's wonderful. Like, I know of two bugs visuals in this scene, which one being Rocket Knight, as you can see, charging the Sea-Dash through that. The other being Spinning Knight, where you just use Cyclone, enter that kind of cutscene with Cyclone Slash, or in the animation for Cyclone Slash, and you just keep spinning. Also wonderful.
Very funny. I think there is also, it is also possible to get other animations, but they are much harder. But I think I heard of being locked in the Shade Soul animation. So you have Shade Soul, you cast Shade Soul at the exact right time, and you get locked in with the knight with his tentacles that they have.
Beautiful RNG, just 3 dashes back to back, and 2 of them doubled, and then the next one sadly staggered. Now, bit of time for soul collection. And already in the second phase. Yeah, parries. But very good fight so far on Riolu's side for HK. So you love to see it.
I think he's getting a pretty good RNG and is playing very well with the RNG that he's getting.
Another dash. What you don't want to see is the stagger during a dash, because dash is one of the best times to get in a lot of damage with the double hit, and very fast as well. Spray attack, another wonderful way to get damage in, because you both have time to do a few nail cancels with 2 fireballs. And so now in the third race we could see Fountain, which would be wonderful to see as well, because yeah, that we don't want to see. Works, but not the best. Very clean THK so far on Riolu's side, root jump. Yeah. Dashes are nice though, but you kind of want to have so when THK dashes, so. I think that's the first pillar attack. Also, pillar attack scary onto it, at least they deal double damage, but.
Yeah. And fight now is basically done.
Never say never, I managed to die during this phase a lot. But wonderful.
GG's.
Clearly see who's a good runner. Very nice fight, very good fight. And yeah. Now finishing with 42 is probably very annoyed with the run with what happened in City, but
yeah,
very respectful for continuing the run afterwards. But
absolutely.
Maybe Riolu will join the interview, so if you have questions, get them prepared so they can answer them in a minute. And yeah, with that, the semifinals are now over. Riolu sadly now losing, with, as I said, calligraphiti being in the finals. And yeah, lost. Still, good race, saw a lot of interesting things.
writing. No, okay, no. I saw someone writing on Discord, but it wasn't Riolu.
Just the info that day, and they reset the timer immediately, so we can't talk about the time anymore. But yeah, Riolu finishing with a 0-0, very nice, very respectable, and now being in the waiting room, so should be pulled into GG's
Hello,
Riolu.
GG's.
Hello, thank you for the GGs.
So props to still continuing the run after what happened in City.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
it
brilliant.
was. I had a really bad suspicion from when I started the Watcher fight. I don't know. They moved kind of strangely. I felt that something was off, and well, it threw me off enough to make me die there.
Yeah,
It's really unfortunate.
Yeah. But
To be honest, the worst part for me it's not the loss, but rather the fact that I kind of let everyone down when I died there. So for the people that hoped for a good race, for the people that were cheering on me, I let everyone down, and that's the worst part for me.
I wouldn't say you let anyone down. First of all, winner of the hearts, you are the person who actually rescued the grub, so
Yeah.
in my
Kali
opinion,
didn't.
no, they just went straight
Oh
past the
no.
grub. That was very
Well, I did it for the people. Yeah.
yeah. See, like in my opinion, Kelly's run is not valid for that, but
Yeah, and also you got to semifinals, so that's
yeah, definitely that's
Yeah,
still
yeah, that's
in and
kind
of itself.
of. I didn't come to the tourney with any big expectation. I saw the names that I was competing against, and the fact that I got to semifinals is really, really big for me. The best part is that I managed to lower my PB from a high 35 to a low 35, and I think that I have the potential to maybe get sub 35. So a nice thing about the tourney was the journey that brought me here to maybe one day doing a sub 35.
And so again, you have to remember you've been running 80% for, according to the leaderboards, 5 months now, and then immediately reaching semifinals and beating people like Sawayoshi on the way still is definitely a feat to behold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
at
also,
least that. Tell me.
no, please go ahead. Sorry.
No, I didn't want to add anything.
No, I mean, just as they're saying in chat, the most important thing is that you had fun. That's the goal of
Oh
the
well,
tournament.
about it, I really want to thank everyone, especially the tournament organizers, because I got to meet so many people. I got to talk to so many people. I kind of feel like a part of the community right now. I hope the others feel the same, and that's really what matters for me. I got to talk to people about my favorite game, Hollow Knight, and that's what really is important to me. Yeah, the tournament didn't end as well as I hoped it would, but I had fun. At the end, I had fun, so it was a very nice experience, and I have to thank everyone for that.
Definitely part of the community even before that, but definitely agree with everything you said. That
Yeah.
definitely interesting to be part of the community and the tournament, and then just all the people you have the chance to interact with and even race against, which, in my opinion, sometimes you don't think would happen.
Well, yeah, it's just no, nothing. Sorry.
And, are you
No
planning to
worries.
continue doing 80% for now, or taking a bit of a break now after the tournament?
Well, to be honest, I am still very much looking forward to get the sub 35. I won't stop running any percent until I get that sub 35. And I saw the leaderboard, and the 10th place is like 34 53, so that's what I'm really looking for, to get that sub 34.53 and to get that 10th place. After that, I really like to learn new categories, especially 112 Volt Pantheon bosses, because I love that category. I usually like to complete everything that is possible, and speed running it would be really cool.
Also very interesting switch from one of the shorter
Yeah,
shots
yeah,
mainly
exactly.
to the longest one, and probably the most challenging one as well. But definitely
Yeah,
respectable
112
goal,
is
the top 10 goal. So good luck on that.
Thank you.
yeah, good luck on any percent, and also on 112 because it's a difficult category.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I tried to run it one time. I got like an awful time, and I a lot of times, so it will be difficult to optimize. Yeah, but I'll try my best.
Practice it a bit, and then it will be fine. That just helps with in any category. Practice is what makes you better at the run.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does chat have any more
So
questions? And to the
just
question,
to answer a couple things from chat, I'm seeing right
yeah.
now. Sorry for the delay. No, I don't think there's going to be a losers match for third place. I think we're only gonna have the finals, the final in this
Yeah.
weekend probably. And Kali had to go, so he couldn't join the interview, but that's totally fine because he had he was busy. So
Yeah.
that's it.
I have a quick question. How was the first half of the race going? Was it entertaining enough? Was it good?
Oh, I would say it was definitely good. You were also ahead for quite a bit up till that watch left, since Andy had
Mm.
once again a few problems with EPO and the backups on Mantis Pogo afterwards. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Also,
Ipogo is Ipogo.
yeah,
also the beginning was amazing because you were synced like to the frame. You were like doing
Oh,
the
that's
exact
cool.
same thing for
yeah,
like from exiting mound until enter green path, and you had like
yeah.
2 or 3 rooms where you were synced to the frame,
That's
and
very cool.
I think
that
this
was
thing
very cool.
started at the Balder kill in Mount, and then after that was just wonderful to watch.
Yeah.
The tiny bits of
That's
desync,
what
but
I like to hear, yeah.
yeah, but it was a very good run to watch. Even with the watchers after that was still just that one
I
hiccup after.
kinda just went ahead after Watchers. I wasn't really using a lot of brain power, but yeah, I just went with the flow.
Ah, okay, that's a question that we had before. Do you know how to do ruffle skip in itself, or did you just pray that you would get it?
Well, I never practiced it. It was my absolutely first time that I went for after skip. The first attempt was actually awful.
What's all
Well,
But
GG for getting. I mean,
yeah, the
even
second
left
attempt.
side first try is it's something, and it took me
Mm,
some time to learn how to do left side.
Yep,
mhm.
same.
Does it save a lot? Because
Uh,
compared
I
to
I
King's Station. Sorry.
I mean, I think it is even if you do the elevator pogo, and left side should already save like 6 seconds to
and then
Well,
King
6
Station.
seconds maybe enough to make me switch
there's
the.
also right side, which saves even more time.
No. Right side, especially in the latest patch, if I'm not mistaken, it's even somewhat RNG. I still have to learn the basics well enough to take the sub 35. So maybe I just settle for a left side.
Definitely
Yeah, so
understandable. And it
I
is
mean,
RNG.
yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
don't take that 6 second at face value because I may be wrong, but it definitely saves some seconds,
Yeah.
even on
Okay.
even left
Okay.
side. So if you want to know the exact timings, ask someone else. But it definitely saves that kind of
time.
time.
Okay. I get you.
But if no one has any more questions, I think that would be it for the race today. Once again, thank you, Riolu, for the race today, and Chat for showing up, and of course FF and for the co-commentating, and Marcus for the restream.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Clap, and thank you, Marcus, for the restream. And I think that's it. And I'm not sure we're gonna raid someone because I don't know if we have a mod at hand. But goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. And don't forget.
Have a great rest of the day, everyone.
Have a rest of the day. Tomorrow, second semifinals at 1 p.m. UTC. So be excited for that. Another good race, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.